once again, we're poor. Not us three personally, but America has decided that they're going to shut down to figure some shit out. I don't know how long it's going to be, child. We ain't seeing the end, but just hold what you got. Please don't start going out buying up all the tissue and stuff, though. Please don't do that. But just know. Some shit going down.
They are about to buy all the tissue.
Look, tissue and milk, please.
Lysol. They're about to buy up all the Lysol.
Leave the tissue and the milk alone. Look.
They gonna get all the eggs.
Jeez. Like, what are y'all, like,
all the
what are y'all
goods.
cooking? But anyway. So. Celebrity bullshit. Jayda. Baby. Jayda was in jail. Jayda ain't in jail no more. Jayda said, what she say? Act normal. Girl.
Can somebody please explain to me what exactly happened?
So apparently, long story short, the gun is A-okay when it's here. But there are certain rules and restrictions in Jamaican laws, like overseas and shit, as far as gun restrictions. And so I guess it wasn't registered there how it was supposed to be, or however that law goes. But yeah, you can't just be taking guns all over the place, all willy-nilly, especially to...
Okay, so I do have a good understanding about it.
Yeah, it's like...
The problem more so is them coming back to America with it, because clearly they got out of the United States.
So,
yeah.
And that was a question that I had. Did she
Because
fly private? So if it wasn't a problem, why was it a problem bringing it back, even though it was U.S. registered, but it wasn't a problem?
It's always a problem getting something back in
the
United
States.
Customs and it coming back. Customs going out really ain't shit.
Yeah, customs coming back. Yeah,
in because it's on, wherever you're at. So like, I think it has something to do with like.
But they weren't even coming in back in America though. They were trying to leave Jamaica.
That's what I'm saying.
I think where were they going to?
To come back.
Right.
So
the customs, it would have been their responsibility. You see what I'm saying? United States responsibility of customs, they really don't give a fuck. But a country like Jamaica trying to get back in here, Jamaica would have had some repercussions. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And they don't want to deal with that shit. So instead, they'll lock your ass up and, you know what I'm saying?
And check
Plus,
see if it's okay first.
And shit like that too. Like everybody know the Jamaican government, they that's one of the worst places to get locked up because it's corruption.
But see, that's why I was saying about you're big enough to have security. You're not a small household name anymore. Like, you got fans. People know what you got going on. Not only that, y'all post y'all every move.
In the airport type situation, it's more so like that means it was in her bag type shit. It wasn't in somebody else's bag.
That's what I'm saying.
It was y'all had that shit individually, because you can't take a charge for somebody in the airport. They found that shit on your
What
person.
did Drake just say?
Wasn't no point.
We don't keep it on us anymore. It's with who? Security. You're not a little.
Was she over there on vacation? Was it an event?
Yeah, she was. It was her birthday. It was her birthday weekend. She was out doing her thing.
Nice little.
It's like, Jayda, come on, baby, get you a big red man, like everybody else.
I thought she had security.
At this point, girl, no, I would not be playing. You're not.
I don't think when like traveling and stuff, they don't keep security. Well, she don't. I don't think.
I was finna say these niggas is traveling with somebody.
I know, like when she do her.
Because if something happened, one of y'all need to be able to make some. Man, I don't know how many times I gotta say that. When you see a nigga and he around a bunch of little niggas and you trying to figure out why the fuck he gotta have 82 niggas with him, 55 of them are most likely fall guys. They're simply there to make sure that whatever happened does not come back on the artist. There was no reason why that gun should have been in Jada's possession. I get you want, and when you at home and you in your shit, absolutely. Absolutely.
I mean, now that Kimbe done explained it, I get it, but
yeah,
if they let her over there with it, I felt like she should have been able to come
that's that part to me. If it leave out, it should come back the same.
Was in Jamaica. People be bringing other crap back.
Girl, you can't even get liquor out of Jamaica. That white Hennessy everybody be having, like they got to smuggle that shit in. You can't bring shit from over there
unless you don't take a cruise there.
Yeah,
take a cruise
it's
there.
something
You can buy it on the cruise. They have it there.
Yeah.
But I guess
you don't think she needs security.
I feel she has it. It's just the fact that in that situation, I don't know. But Jamaica is dangerous.
It is.
Yeah.
And
That's what I'm
all
saying.
people
You
that
need
went
to
out
have
there-
somebody with you. You are not just some little Instagram star that's just not getting out there. Like, no, you that person that you just not getting started. No, but you are a whole brand. You are
That's
a rapper's
what you
baby
wanted.
mama.
You wanted to be famous.
That's what I'm
You
so
wanted to
no.
goddamn have paparazzi following you.
So now,
act like
yeah,
it. Don't be out
no.
here, you know.
Naked, pretty much. Don't do that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you got to be smart about your shit. You got to know what's going on. You should have hired security that would come with you and all of that shit registered, and you
That's
ain't
all
even
I'm
gotta
saying.
lift your motherfucking finger. Because honestly, yeah, being home is cool and all that. The danger in Atlanta, blah blah blah, but it ain't nothing compared to some
Jamaica.
shit that could happen over there. So I understand why
ain't
you
even
took
from
your
there.
shit, but
right.
You shouldn't have to do that.
if you felt like you needed your shit, you shouldn't have went.
You should have, or had somebody with you that was able to, that you feel like is able to defend you. Like, nah.
Yeah.
Niggas got 2 songs and got security. Girl, you better find you somebody. For real. No. And we don't doubt that you can't
Security.
we don't doubt that you can't take care of you and Lil Loyal. What's his name? Loyal? Ain't his name Loyal? We don't doubt that, but it's like, man, no. You're not some little small chump change. We're not doing that.
Yeah.
You too big.
Now when you had everybody boasting about that little couch you had in your living room.
Girl, so
Don't nobody think you broke, man.
Girl.
No.
And they look comfortable as hell too.
You did make a good point about the car, cause yeah.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Like you gotta have somebody with you, mamas. I'm sorry.
Too pretty to be going out bad.
No, girl. Hello.
What a sad.
Goddamn, Kelly. Had the whole world looking for your ass and you in the bed. What I took, like, it wouldn't have took, when you saw everybody, oh my God, don't panic, but we cannot find Kelly Price. As soon as you heard that,
Everybody panicked.
All it took for you.
Her, what, 2-3 days to finally.
And then you reposted some shit first, number one. Your lawyer spoke on your behalf. And before that, your sister made a comment. And, y'all believe the sister, she ain't talking to her sister. How the fuck we supposed to know her and her sister? Y'all know what the fuck me and my sister's doing? Hell no. We don't know. But if something happened to me and Kayla or Nat decide to come up and tell y'all, hey, this is what's going on, blah, 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 that's what's happening.
That's what's happening.
Y'all gonna believe that because that's my blood. Why would she tell me anything different? How we supposed to know this girl out here just
Kelly
talking
just
shit?
didn't want to talk to her sister.
Apparently there was some bad blood between her and her sister. They ain't talked in years. Let Brett and Judy yelling at the screen tell it. They haven't had any contact. So she doesn't know what's going on with Kelly Price. But apparently she's fine. She's recovering from COVID. She was sick. But it wouldn't have took you 2 seconds to lift your bonnet wrapped ass head up to the camera, like put your phone up.
Did you watch her interview?
Go to Instagram, tap it, go over there, boomerang. You could have hit her with her.
Did you watch Kelly's interview?
No.
Kelly died.
Yeah, she said she died, y'all.
Died, or they had to resuscitate her or something like that. So fuck what y'all think. I will let my lawyer respond to y'all because something that's scary. That's scary for me to get sick with COVID and then you tell me I basically died laying here and you guys had to resuscitate me. I don't give a fuck about
I understand
no fans.
that. I understand that, Tiny, but when the
the
world says
the
that you're
in a uproar, the fact
missing.
that you're missing.
Yeah.
Not to mention,
but I don't care. I just died.
But listen, you talk about missing, and then there's reports of you being with somebody
They
who's
filed
abusing
a whole,
you.
Report
Like
and
it was
accused her boyfriend or the family has not been able to see her.
So it was a
whole
lot.
Scandal behind it. It's not like
so we're not asking you to get on live and hey y'all blah blah blah. No, all it took was something. You got fans out here. People was really fucked up. Kelly Price is missing.
It took at least
the Kelly Price
2 days for her to even put out
to like anything.
Yeah.
And the same way somebody could come and say, oh, your sister lied. Hell, the lawyer could be lying too. Because they tied him into the bullshit as well. It was so many reports. Like I said, it take 2 seconds. She could have posted a fucking emoji.
From what I understood was that when they went over there, the boyfriend wouldn't let them in. So y'all say they filed a report.
They were able to file an official report. Well, she was
when
able
they
to
filed the official report.
missing.
Usually, when that happens, the police goes
and do a welfare check,
right? So, and that's literally instantly, like not as like right now, but normally if you're there on scene and you want to do a wellness check, I've done it. They're coming. So you mean to tell me that you filed the report for the wellness check and still got no clarity on where your sister was after you did the report?
But see, that's the thing. Her and her sister. But that's what was put out there is that her and her sister are on the best of terms. So there's to say that information was even disclosed to her sister. All her sister might know is that ain't nobody seen her umpteenth long, and this is the information that we received thus far.
So you're thinking possibly they did the wellness check. Saw Kelly.
They probably did, but like they said, that's not exactly.
They're not gonna put out an official report though if the police saw that she was okay though.
Yeah.
Like this was on public record. A missing report was put out on Kelly Price. Not just her sister said that she ain't talked to Kelly. So that's where it gets a little different when there's an official report stating that this lady is missing and that the husband or boyfriend is not allowing the family. So it makes it, seem kind of sketchy. Like, well,
what the hell?
Yeah, like,
not to be
questions. So where were you?
Because not to be
for them to put out an official report. If they came for a wellness check, you weren't there. Where were you?
That's what we say. Yeah. So, and not to be funny or anything, not to say that's what took place, but y'all do realize when there's a missing report put out about you, and the police and all that shit go through all of the rigmarole of launching investigations and everybody out looking for you and shit. You are billed for that shit. If it comes out that it was some bullshit, you are billed for that. So you send your ass at home after you done went and came back. God bless that you're still here. But you watching the world on the damn manhunt for you, girl. There's memes and all types of shit out. Like, nobody asking you to come and, with your ball gown on and, express yourself and y'all that or whatever. But the same post that you just made about how, I'm fine, I'm taking care of myself, I hope that everybody else is doing the same. A little heart. Kelly Price. That don't hurt nobody. Yeah. That also lets your fans know that I'm okay.
Even if you had your lawyer do it.
Like, girl, because we don't know. It's just an account.
Why you didn't let your boyfriend do it?
Like, it's so much shit, child. It's so much. It's so weird. If that is the case of what happened to her, she went and came back, a lot of people that say that that's a traumatic experience. God bless her. I'm glad that she's doing okay.
My mom literally just flatline stopped breathing on the table, doing something that was just supposed to have been a routine procedure.
It happens.
You get what I'm saying? It happens.
Kanye West mama.
It happens. But it was just, I don't know, if something like that would have happened to me, I wouldn't give a fuck what nobody
I get that that's not your first reaction is to, let the world know what's going on. Okay. But if you were okay,
like she flatlined, like
that's what
after.
That's what I'm saying. It was some time. You've been bopping around in that moo for a minute.
I think I'm so considerate of other people's mental space. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody just don't deal with things how I deal with things, and I don't deal with things how others deal with things. And I'm more respectful of a mental space than a physical. You get what I'm saying? Because your mental space can have your physical fucked up, or that's just where I'm at. I always try to think how the other person could possibly be thinking. Possibly. Not stating that they actually are thinking like that, but it's just like, if I was sitting there in that same position, would I actually give a fuck? I mean, I get depressed easily. Something like that would have had me fucked up that I wouldn't have wanted to reach out. I wouldn't have wanted to say nothing to nobody. I just would have been trying to find whatever purpose I got for myself.
Correct. But, so, you can't handle it right now, right? Your mind, your mental, your space is not there. Yeah. So, you know what happens? Your team normally steps in to take care of stuff like that.
Because she's not just an average person.
Right.
So, at that point, from the desk of Kelly Price, blah, 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 and I've seen it. But this is such and such reaching out, let y'all know, hey, all we getting is, she fine. Like, no disrespect, but I don't know how to say it without sounding mean. Like, it's not that fucking deep. But at the same time, it's like nobody's trying to pry and to figure out what
happened.
What is Kelly Price up to? Like, it's not that.
Yeah,
it's the fact that the lady is she
Price.
missing, right?
It's Kelly
like,
Price,
girl. So if you felt if that was your girl, we got to move on because I don't want to sound like I'm being rude, but like nobody's like, oh, what?
I mean, she
what
had
the
people
hell
that
Kelly
was
up
genuinely
to?
like concerned. I mean, even I was concerned.
That's the point we're making about why it would have been such
it would have been nice for someone to say something.
It would have been courteous, sis.
It would have been nice for someone to say
missing.
Something.
Missing is a big deal.
I'm just very mindful and respectful.
Missing is a big deal.
Mental space,
and we totally understand that. Like I said, if you as the person were not able to make those decisions because you are granted,
you
like
definitely have somebody on your
somebody
team.
should be there. Why? Because you're still a brand.
Yeah.
The people that you're not reaching out to are the reason why you're able to sit in that $1,000 home and be the Kelly. So let's give it some. Come on now, that's all I'm saying. Caresha, why you delete all your stuff, girl? Somebody wasn't giving what they was supposed to give. Is this because of the shit that's going on with Diddy and Joy?
I would be embarrassed. I would be hurt too.
I
wouldn't have stopped my social media though because I probably.
But see, we only speculating. Right. We only speculating.
But I still.
But we know, like,
too.
It's not a coincidence.
It's
not.
All
of a sudden, see your pictures and be like, you know what, I'm not feeling them.
Yeah, because you all over shade room, all over everything.
Because them last, not even just the last, them pictures was on, honey.
Yeah, and then she had already went through and deleted majority. She only had 13 pictures up, and then she deleted all of those. So she needs a moment though. But then again, social media is a lot, especially when you're a celebrity.
Girl.
And I know her page was going crazy. With people sending her stuff about,
and tagging and all types of stuff, yeah.
The Shade Room post. So I'm sure she probably was like, you know what, I'm just going. Hopefully she is for her sake of her mental health.
Y'all have had to watch this man have his absolute way with Cassie and still decide to even give this man the time of day, money involved or not. He played with that girl for years. And we not talking about, girl, wasn't it like 17 years or something? Like, they were together for a minute. Went through public speculation of her being too young and all this other stuff. Like, she went through hell with this man. I don't know what y'all expecting from this dude. He's first of all, he's a very interesting character. I feel like he too big for monogamy. I feel like some niggas feel like I got too much money to stay with one woman. I'm too big of an entity for me to be tied down to one person. I'm big enough that I feel like I can do that comfortably.
He's never gonna be able to love again like he loved Kim.
No, and I agree with that too.
I think that put a stain on him for a minute. It's no excuse, but it may put a stain on him. But I don't see him being monogamous to anybody else. I mean, he really. Yeah,
I hope Joy don't feel like she the one.
He wasn't monogamous with J-Lo. He wasn't monogamous with. You get me? Like, I mean, he's had his fair share of his industry women.
You would think that after
he and Kim just lasted the longest. They had a family together. They built something.
But you would think after her passing away that would help him.
No, he ain't doing nothing but dealing with young girls.
Because he was doing that before Kim died too, though. It wasn't like him and Kim were together. Yeah, they got married for that moment. They broke up, blah blah blah. But he was with Cassie.
Yeah,
but the way that he would.
The way he was with Kim, even while he was with Cassie. You could tell
he was, she was the one that got away. Yeah, that was the one.
That was it.
So you would think that I'm gonna move, after something like that, you would think somebody would just be like,
but also think about the moves he's made though. Mm-hmm. Like everyone is, all of these girls from Cassie on down the line. These are young women. Like these are women that you possibly.
He ain't fucking with nobody who gonna put him in his motherfucking.
You get what I'm saying? These are women that you could have possibly babysat. Or goddamn, your sister just had him when you was literally just coming out on the scene. Yeah. Like we remember Diddy from when we were in elementary school, kindergarten, and before then. These are young girls.
Even when he was dealing with the stylist, Misa Hilton. Like I don't feel like he was possibly the greatest to her either. The situation that they was in, like.
These are young. These are very young women. Lori Harvey, I guess.
I feel like he messed with the ones who he can impress upon. I don't feel like he done ran into nobody who's gonna be like, no.
That's any woman at this point.
What?
That he can just act like that with? That's it.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't think he's met his match because it's some out there who are,
Industry women, right?
yeah.
So the thing is, if he was to pull what he pull on these women on Mary J, it wouldn't go.
Yeah.
You understand what we're saying? Like it just wouldn't go.
That's a different.
If you pull what you pulling on
that's
Beyonce,
Monet Tejada in real life.
It's just not gonna go. It just won't. It won't.
Jay-Z did that.
I was finna say I don't know about Beyonce though, cause she put up with some shit, child.
Well, she probably
She put up with some shit, baby.
On the same level.
Yeah, but
she put up with some shit with that man. But I feel like it's because she was once again was messing with this old ass nigga, and
she
you
was
young
young
as
when
hell.
she got with him. Yeah.
But that ain't to say these.
I mean, I'm not thinking about Beyonce then. I'm thinking about Beyonce now, though. Like,
Right.
I'm speaking on the Beyonce mindset.
The one who said you got one more motherfucking time and I'ma make you cry.
It's the woman. It's a woman mindset, basically. Like, I'm not saying that Joy and Caresha, they're not women. They're mothers. They're great mothers. That you get me. But the older you get, is like the more knowledge you obtain.
And the more you get to the point where you just
right.
You would.
I'm just saying, Joy is older than Caresha.
Yeah.
In her 30s. Caresha's still in her 20s.
Yeah, but Diddy old enough to be her daddy, though. That's what I'm saying.
But Caresha's different. Caresha's was different. We're talking about Joy, especially from the fact that, like you just said, she's supposed to be older. She's supposed to be a little bit more mature. You would think that after
No, she's not. She's old enough to be one of these men. One of these men.
Something.
She's 30 something. Like what? Yeah, I'm 30 and my mama's almost 49. Like,
wait, did it cut off?
Yeah, y'all keep going.
I'm just saying what I was saying about the age thing was women his age he couldn't play with like that. It's just their mindset is just
that's what I'm saying. Them young heifers are just a little more impressionable when you meet somebody who done been through some shit.
But Milan is young, so to her 30 something is older. I'm assuming because this man is literally like I could have changed your diapers. Like I'm like for real. So it's just like a mind control thing where I can give you something that you never had before. You know, ain't nobody else gonna give it to you. Certain things like that.
But it's still not enough in the world for me to be going behind my homegirl or at least somebody who I'm close enough with.
Agreed.
Like that's just not cute.
Best friends.
You ain't not best friends, but at the same time,
we were
social media. It was social
associates.
Media. But that's what I'm saying. Like you said, you under my picture, liking my picture, yes, and all the other stuff like that. So you were aware. I couldn't see me coming behind. That's just me being respectful. Not even if we friends. If I, as a woman, as a person, know and see and peep that you doing something with this person, I don't give a damn if me and you not cool. I'm not doing that. That's lame. Because I know. I don't give a damn if everybody, they not together, they not cool because you don't see them. We don't know. Yeah. They be in the same loop. Joy, she not giving A-list to her. She be at the little shit they be at. She do little club appearances and walk through the same way they do. It's just, I don't know. That's just weird. I don't feel like anybody need to be fooling with Diddy, like for real. And if you are, that it need to be for fun. So like I said, I hope Joy's not banking on that being the end all be all. I hope she's not looking for the dress and the carriage and the flower girl with Shy. I just hope she's not looking for that. She better off trying it again with Bow Wow than trying to do that.
I would if I were her, I just would be just so thankful. I just would be just so thankful I have my daughter. That would be the best thing about you.
I promise. I hate that she even gave that man some ass on everything I love.
You know what? It's so crazy saying
and
I
love Shy, but I really wish.
I was saying with age, you would think with age, you know what I'm saying, you gain some knowledge, then she could bring up Bow Wow, and I'm like, he is one of the most immature men. Like, when I see him film his content or the things he say or the things he do. But the
same thing with Diddy is the same thing with Bow Wow. You have bitches who give him that, they like it. Oh, it's cool because y'all giving him that attention.
No, I always thought Bow Wow was corny.
But that's what I'm saying. Not there are somebody hell. He got Joy, Sierra,
Angela.
Erica, Angela. So it's like,
and then all of them went to big bank bosses after him. But I digress. Boss him up.
No, for real.
That's
Milan.
Sorry. No, for real. Why you pick my phone up? That's iPhone.
I pan on them.
Is we gotta start over?
Nah, they did though. They went to Big Bang Bosses after Bow Wow. All of them.
True, everybody,
every single last one. He got them ready for what they actually wanted.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
She ain't stay with him, but she was with him.
Yeah.
Well, hey,
So is Joy a bag chaser?
Oh, Milan. Yes, to me. But at the same time, I can't say that because, like she said, she don't have none of her baby daddies on child support. You don't see her out here loud mouth. Give me this, that, and the third. Like she worked. She got her joy in life.
So just that because she only mess with guys with money that will make her a bag chaser?
But that's my thing. Is that a bad thing to only go after men who
can afford the things that you do? I mean,
off.
Yeah.
Is that a bad thing? To
that's the environment
like
that she's in.
But only want that though. It's not like wanting more in regards to like a real
So not saying you want a guy that's got money, but you also want to be
the money part.
The money part. Yes. Well, how do we know though? We don't know if he's a.
We just said he's not the type to settle
He ain't
down.
trying to settle.
He ain't gonna settle down. But I'm just
saying,
what if he just don't know how to? He might know how to. Hey, baby.
You know how to say him to say the same shit he said to Fabulous.
Say you do.
See him say the same shit he be saying to his homeboys to his women.
Yeah.
But that's another conversation.
I hold.
Girl.
I don't know.
Fabulous is like, nah, son. I'm good on all of that. But
I seen a guy talking in the barber shop about stuff like that though. I can't remember who it was, but it was like a big old full clip, like how stuff is done and how like if you ain't willing to like be a part of all of that.
We talked about them parties, honey. I'm telling y'all.
The parties or the checkerboard. He said something about the checkerboard.
Once we make it in, I'm putting me a little mic right there. I'm gonna get all the tea.
I'm gonna put my hair in the bun. And
if I go down, Milan, you're gonna go Charlie's Angel style. We're gonna put the molar mic on you.
You could be in the van.
Period.
While we gonna spy.
And come in and we gonna get to the bottom of this.
Just don't make us laugh. Because if we're not next to each other, we're not gonna get caught.
How we gonna get caught? I'm very incognito.
I know how to be discreet,
girl.
All you gotta do is just sit.
You must once again. His phone used to have to get you had to put the thumbprint on the phone to get in it. Do 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 do. Girl, what? No, I'm smooth like that. I don't want to tell on myself.
Girl, you just say this man passes out when he go to sleep.
He do.
Practically unconscious.
I don't want to put my business out there though. But I'm just gonna say, when I was in my stepping days, when I used to have to make it clap, I was a real motherfucker. I'm telling you.
Jesus,
slick, like edge control down. I ain't playing. But yeah, I feel like you're gonna do so much better without him, Caresha. So let Joy have her moment. Let her cry on the internet.
But I was excited. Just the sight of them two together that was exciting.
What?
Caresha and Diddy.
Okay, I might say because if you said Joy, I was finna leave.
Joy and Diddy took me off guard. It just threw me off.
They don't fit.
I mean, I didn't take it personally because that ain't my business. Not as much as you, Milan, but
that's what I'm saying. I hope she's
like,
not in this for the long.
And then when I saw the picture of it's them from the back, I'm like, that just looked like a regular light skinned girl with a BBL. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know it was her. Like, it's just it's.
I don't know what to say about this child. And your daughter is old enough to see and read this stuff. So just, honey, moving on.
That's who being an example, leading by example. Like,
girl, yeah. I got something to say after the show. I ain't gonna say that on there. But yeah, cause Drake gave props or gave his flowers to J. Cole. concert, he came on stage. He was like, I don't want, every time we get on stage to be some emotional shit or whatever. Because y'all know y'all always like to clown Drake about him being, But he was pretty much like, you did the freestyle, the pipe down or whatever, and you compared, you getting the bronze, Kendrick and me or whatever. But like, I want you to know, like, there are people who think and know that you are one of the greatest MCs to touch a mic. And I'm just so glad that he's finally getting the acknowledgement. Because I
always gotten it though. I just think it's not in the way.
Girl, no.
Yes.
No.
For the longest time.
Yes.
Listen to me.
Stat wise, J. Cole has always.
But no, listen to what I'm saying. For the longest time, niggas talk shit about how J. Cole was always rapping about conscious shit, and they didn't understand what he was saying. The same way they did
B.O.B.
Kendrick when he first came in, and B.O.B. Oh, we don't know what these niggas talk about because they're not talking about enough bullshit. Jake, like I'm telling you, I'm in this little group or whatever. A lot of motherfuckers feel like not necessarily how they feel about Drake as far as him being like whiny and emotional, but they feel like J. Cole is overhyped. He don't be talking about shit.
Small-minded individuals though, they can't even comprehend.
This isn't a generation where we had people who understood what Nas was talking about. This isn't that generation who understood what Tupac was talking about.
I don't feel like
these are people who the generation of music now is nothing about.
They're thug babies. They're young thug babies. They're little key babies. They want to hear all that shit. They don't really want to sit down and listen to lyricism. It's very few who really pay attention to the body of art of music.
Yeah.
Like I got to say, you are maybe one other female who I know that actually like
listens to the lyrics, listens
to music, and actually can give a good conversation about the lyrics and the meaning and everything. Like how the way that you explain Kanye's album to me made me want to go and listen to it because it was the way that you broke it down, like knowing the lyricism behind the meaning behind it, the reason why the tracks were laid, and how much of a genius he was, and how he released it, and the listening part, all that came from you. That made me want to go.
Does that have anything to do with her strong like for the artist?
No, because it's not just Kanye. It's.
But I'm just saying it takes for you to like to have some kind of likeness. Like she likes Kanye so much to the point where she literally understands him.
Right.
Like I could listen to him, but I would never have the interpretation that her or my sister-in-law have because they literally understands his way of thinking.
But I feel like that's when you just have an ear for music.
Yeah.
Instead of just listening or just trying to figure out if the beat sound like someone who produced it, blah blah blah. So, you listening to the actual.
My next question is: could it be possible that she hasn't noticed that J. Cole hasn't gotten his flowers only because she enjoys his music?
I feel like that
she enjoys his lyricism.
I just feel like
because you know
he's dope, right?
Yeah,
we do too.
But then has he not gotten like awards or something?
I don't believe he's gotten a Grammy or anything. No. He lost his Grammy. Wasn't it him who got snubbed? No, it was Kendrick Lamar who got snubbed by Macklemore, and he made a point of it.
Even if he didn't get a Grammy, just stat-wise, like the number one.
Yeah, him going platinum and stuff without any features and all that stuff.
Like he's still.
But I'm saying we not.
He doesn't get the publicity.
Right. That's what I'm saying. We're not talking about plaques or the awards. We know that stuff is there. But the respect from his hip hop community, his. Not only just his peers, because some niggas don't respect him as an MC. He's not really given he's not really given the respect that he's due as a rapper. Mm-hmm. Motherfuckers really be shitting on J. Cole, like for real. Yeah. Like motherfuckers really don't respect him like they should. That nigga's nice on the mic.
He should definitely.
Cole is the last from his generation, honestly, who's still like on top of their shit. You had Wale, J. Cole, Big Sean, and Drake. Drake, technically, you can't consider.
I feel like Wale is underrated too.
Only because
he fucked himself up.
Drake had his own like path and shit, so you can't include him in that generation. Like,
too damn
so
much.
Out of them, and the only people I really add is like Wiz Khalifa and Currency and Big Crit. And out of them, the only one that
another person
Cole.
who is well versed in lyricism. Crit is crazy, but he's not giving what he's due.
So to say you feel like Crit has more, Cole, like his numbers and all that shit is good. It's not really that good when you look at the rest of the people who, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He should be He should be way up.
And it's really
way further up and on the totem pole.
You know, his platinum plaques and all that shit. He went platinum by himself, which pretty much no other.
Was it no features?
No features on the album.
No features, and y'all know he a producer, so he produces a lot of his shit himself.
Made everything himself. That was what the album with Power Trip on it, right?
Because he made that beat.
Power Trip. Listen, that whole album was a whole story. From girl, you would have to listen to Girl of My Dreams to understand.
Yes, Lord.
Everything behind Power Trip, like it's like a continuous story. He's a storyteller,
and like For Your Eyes Only, girl, like
he's just
you have to respect that man pen. I don't feel like he's getting that from his people. No, he not getting that. Not the way that he should.
It's a whole nother generation of music now. His shit does go very overlooked.
Very much so.
And he don't get, the publicity and all that shit. The media is not.
Because like I saw when CLB came out and Thunder came out, y'all forget that J. Cole had dropped as well. Y'all just fuck that album. It's all about these two. Which is the best side of this? And it's like
dropped another project?
No, what's the name of the shit?
I really don't even know.
I'm gonna say because he been dropped his last one. It's not like he dropped it around the same time.
But that's what I'm saying. Like for y'all,
there was no buzz about it.
That's what I'm saying.
Nobody
This is all y'all trying to compare.
Nobody on the Shade Room asking how lit it was gonna be. But when the City Girls coming out with a music video, they asking about that.
It's the biggest pop thing. So that's what I'm saying. I don't feel like he's giving and I feel like it's because he's not. I had Baby Mama Messy shooting and all the other shit. I just don't feel like he's doing enough to be relevant for the generation that's listening now. I feel like our generation respected Cole because when he first came out, he did give us workout plan and all that shit. So he did give us a little bit of that, but slowly but surely.
Cole was our generation of it.
Right. So we understand, but this newer group that's what they want to hear. That's what they're into now. Like when they say Young Thug birthed a nation, he did. He definitely did, honey. Like
he set a trend.
Definitely. It's giving very much Son. All of them.
Yeah.
All of them. But that's our rundown, guys.
I want to talk about the difference of. So, I didn't know that on Spotify it will show you the numbers if you look it up on the computer. Oh my God! Right? It will show you all the numbers and all the information. Spotify really be telling on niggas. Mm-hmm. Basically, Drake killed that nigga. Drake killed Kanye. Like, if you go look on the numbers, everything is pretty much tripled or doubled. There's only one or two songs that Kanye
which, of course, is Hurricane.
That's because even close to fucking,
Well, we should have known that, though.
I'm just saying.
But I feel like that's the reason why it's because I feel like Drake has more of a lock on the social shit than Kanye does.
Kanye had people praising God and thinking and reflecting versus with Drake's is a good time vibe.
It's a vibe, right?
People they're always gonna pick that.
That was on the vibe.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying. I guess just how much of a difference it was is my point.
Because we're not gonna sit here and act like nobody anticipated Donda.
Yeah, I'm
like
not saying
we all wanted to know what because he hadn't come out with something
tremendously different. Like I was actually shocked.
Yeah, the boy got some numbers.
It's Drake.
That's how I feel.
I honestly wouldn't.
You know what I say about Drake, baby? He got Degrassi money.
Yeah,
he has Degrassi money
and Degrassi fans, right? Mm-hmm. So I think his shit gonna go digital every time. I honestly can't. I can't think of one song by this man that you can't shimmy a little shoulder to. I can't.
Started from the bottom. This is the worst song ever.
Really?
No.
When it came out, that shit slapped.
Hell no. Horrible. You know what song is the worst Drake song ever? You know what song it is. I don't even know the name of the song. Because I skip that shit every single time. You play that shit.
You talking about the one with the
4 a.m.
Oh my God. I think that's I don't know. I can't remember.
That British shit. One of them British niggas is on that song.
But it's not
that shit is ass. That's why nobody can even remember that shit.
Just cut the cameras off.
That's Drake's worst song. That shit is trash.
Jeez.
I'm sure it's not worse than Started from the Bottom.
You really didn't like starting from
the bottom is so bad.
It's definitely worse.
It's so bad.
Started from the bottom, now it. Started on the bottom. No, it's just like Drake. That is literally the worst. That is the only song I would say I hate by Drake. It started from the bottom. I hate that song so much.
Not so much.
I hate it so much.
Why? Because he didn't start from the bottom. He started from the grassy. I was confused at that point.
It was the beat, the lyrics. It was just no.
Well, folks who felt like they started from the bottom, now they here. Because everybody remember when your uncle gave you the keys and told you to bring your shit right back now. It was relatable. Bring me my goddamn, go to the store.
But I feel like I feel like, let me shut up. Everybody has a different idea of what the bottom is.
Yeah.
Like, everybody bottom ain't. Because, girl, I'm telling you, we was looking at BMF last night. They talking about sharing milk. I just wouldn't have ate. I'm so sorry. Bottom. But that's what I'm saying. So that's a bottom for somebody. To me, that's detriment. That ain't bottom. At that point, baby.
My interpretation of the bottom is just like you were at one point, you were bigger than what you were.
So that's my thing. So at one point, he had to, remember he said, this ain't the same boy who used to take the Acura to drive up the Morningside to record the Glacier. So at some point, he didn't have his own big and $1 trillion whip. He had to borrow shit. His mama posted a note the other day about how a bill or a charge came out and he was gonna pay her back when he became a famous rapper. So he was fucked up at some point. It wasn't always, So that's why I feel like people's idea of what the bottom is or what their idea of being fucked up is. Because me, in my eyes, fucked up is you ain't got nothing. Like, when this person say they broke, then me, in my mind, when you say you broke, that mean you don't have no money. You out of money. Yeah. But in Kimbe's mind, when he get to his, last $600-700, that's broke to him.
Yeah.
That ain't broke to me. But that's, I guess it's just,
that's how he manages
right.
things. If he has something left over,
then that's why I'm not in charge of the money, okay? Play your strings. It's not for you. Don't do it. No, we can look. Oh. But anyway, that was our spiel. Celebrity bullshit. We out. Bye, y'all.